brilliant song, and that was Pink Floyd with Another Brick in the Wall. And speaking of education, we've asked a couple of students here what they think of student life and the education at university. Let's hear what they have to say. Welcome to Student Radio, Student Radio, Student Radio. I think I would revise about twice a month, to be really honest. Yeah, twice a month, yeah. Most of the time, I just get absolutely wasted, mate.
I don't really go to class, I've dropped out. I think university is just a chance for students to waste 2 or 3 years before they have to do some proper work. And the only reason I came to university is because I get to go to America in the second year of my course. I never go to class, but the mates just sort out with some notes. I say about 20 or 30% of students use their time at university properly. I drink about 7 pints a night.
I'm a first year student and find it difficult to keep up with the work because of the amount of nights I go out a week. I blame peer pressure, but that's my excuse anyway.
Most of the time I've been in the student union, drinking, playing pool, trying to pull a bird.
I think I made a very good decision going to university because I think if young people nowadays have the opportunities to travel that they never would have got, we never would have got 20 years ago, they should definitely take it because there's a big world out there to see. And since I've got to university, I've felt like at times I don't ever want to go home. I just love university so much, and I think I'm learning well, and I've met some people here that I want to know for the rest of my life.
Welcome to Student Radio, Student Radio, Student Radio. Hello, welcome back to Student Radio here. That was a few students basically based around University of Ulster, including Belfast, Coleraine and McGee. And as you may have heard there, most of that feedback was quite positive, I think, and mainly about nights out and drinking habits more than the whole studying aspect of things. But keep your emails and requests coming here on Student Radio. We've had a few emails here and text messages, and some of the feedback of student life here from these text messages and emails are actually quite negative, rather than the students that we chatted there around the University of Ulster. I'm actually going to read out some of these emails here. As I say, some of them are quite negative. Before we go back to some tunes here, obviously you students are ready for the tunes here on a Friday night. But before we do that, I'm going to read out some of the emails, so bear with me for a wee while. Some of these students saying negative comments. This student here from Derry has said that when he went to university, he was totally unprepared for the scale of drinking that was to go on. He said he would usually only drink about 3 or 4 pints a night at home with his friends. But when he went to university, he's been drinking 10 pints a night and even more sometimes. He said he's starting to take drugs, cannabis here. He's saying cannabis is his main one. And he's basically just saying that you're frowned upon. He actually uses the word frowned upon if you don't drink as much as they are, which I think is a bit sad. It's a bit sad that students are under this peer pressure they have to drink just to fit in with people at university, but that's that student there from Derry. And with another email here from a girl from Belfast, and she's saying one night she went out with her friends to a nightclub and all her friends went to the toilet, but she didn't know this, so she went to the bar getting a drink, and she came back and her friends were missing, so she decided to leave her drink sitting and go find her friends. She came back with her friends and seems to have found a small round tablet in the bottom of her pint glass, which is completely pathetic that people would actually like to do something like that. So before we go into some tunes here, I'd just like to recommend students, if you're going to go out tonight and have a good time, just watch yourselves, because you don't know who's about. Just if you're going to the bar, take your drink with you. If you're going to the toilet, get your friend to hold your drink, because you don't know who's about. And I would also like to recommend the BBC website. It has an interesting write-up about students at university, and some of the students out there looking to go to university. I recommend you have a look at this site. I would just like to, it says here some good advice to students, which I think is quite useful. As it says, don't let anyone talk you into drinking more than you can handle. Don't get involved with drinking games. Don't pretend that getting drunk is desirable. If you think it is, you obviously need help. And if someone asks you to get them a half at the bar, don't buy them a pint. And if you ask someone to buy you a half, then just drink half it if they buy you a pint, which I think that's a quite interesting right up there, and I recommend you go on it. It's www.bbc.co.uk, drinking culture. I recommend you have a read at that. Welcome to Student Radio, Student Radio, Student Radio. Okay, this is going out to Derek, who's studying at Coleraine University. He's going to Kelly tonight. This is Kanye West, Stronger, and I hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
That don't kill me, can only make